Good morning, everybody. I welcome you to this presentation this morning. My name is sethaimkwei. I am an entrepreneur with Alliance in Motion Global. In this presentation, I'm going to speak about Dalai Lama's top rules for success. The Dalai Lama is the title given to the spiritual leaders of Tibet. The 14th and the current Dalai Lama is known or was known in private life as Tenzin Gyatso. He is considered one of the influential leaders in the world. And so, if we want to learn success from successful people, I believe he is one of the people we need to learn some principles and keys for success from. So we are learning 10 rules or keys for success from the Dalai Lama. Number 1, help others. It is often said that life is not really about what you can get, but about what you can give. One former president of the United States said, "Don't ask what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country." Life is basically about how you can help others. Your success depends upon how you can help others succeed. It's not really what life will do for you, but how you use your life to help lift up others around you. That is the real mark of your success. So if you want to be successful, make it as your point to help as many people as you can. Become a useful member of society. That is a key to success. Number 2, don't care what others say. One of the biggest mistakes people have made is to listen to what others say. If you care about what others say, you will never make progress in life. Because everybody has his or her own opinion. It is important for you to also make your own opinion. It is important for you to arm yourself with the right information, do all the necessary studies and research. And once you believe that a course of action is what is good for you, pursue it and don't care what others will say. People might say it is too risky. People might say it might not work. People might say you cannot make it. But if you believe you can make it, don't worry what people say. Many people have failed because they cared what others say and they care what others will say. They live their lives to please others. They live their life in such a way that other people will be happy with them. So if they think that even if what they want to do is good, but others will speak against it, they stop. You will not be successful if you are like that. So don't care what others will say. If you care what others will say, you will never take action, because there are people who will always have something to say that is negative about whatever you want to do. So if you care what others say, then you will not do anything and you will see no progress or success in your life. Number 3, pay attention to your inner values. What are values? Values are virtues that we place importance on. We value them. Things that we value become our values, and they must be virtuous things. Because somebody can say he values crime. So your things you value must be virtuous. So what are the things that you value? What are the things that you think are very important that everybody must do? Do you value patience? Do you value honesty? Do you value love? Do you value humility? What do you value? they are your values. And the Dalai Lama is telling us that one way to be successful is to pay attention, respond to positively, and follow your inner values. The things you place value on, let those things be a reflection of your life. So if you value humility, then we must see that you live in humility. Whatever you value, let it be reflected in your life. Pay attention to your inner values. Number 4, be calm. Calmness is a virtue. When you are angry, you are not calm. When you are upset, you are under stress, you will not experience calm, especially mental calmness. But in order for you to think carefully, analyze issues, examine issues, investigate issues in life, according to the Dalai Lama, you must learn to be calm. When you are in a state of mental calmness, you think better, you reflect better, you analyze things better, you investigate things better. And you therefore will be able to understand things clearly. So that when you are taking decisions or you are making plans, you do good plans. You make good decisions because you were calm and therefore you were able to properly analyze, reflect, and think before you made those decisions. So learn to be calm. Learn to remain mentally calm for most of the time. Number 5, be compassionate. Have compassion for people. Have empathy for people. Love people. Feel for people. You must be gentle in handling people. You can only do that if you are compassionate. People who are not patient with the mistakes and the failures of others are not compassionate. People always will make mistakes because there is no perfect human being. We all have our challenges. We all have our problems. We all have the things that we don't do right. We fail each other sometimes. We disappoint each other sometimes. You need compassion to be able to accommodate people with all their failures, with all their problems. Without compassion, you will never be patient with the faults of others. You want to be successful, be compassionate, have compassion, show love to people. Number 6, be determined. The people who have been successful in life have been the people who have been determined. If you are not determined, you will not achieve much. Success does not come easy. And so you must be determined to face all challenges, all difficulties that may come your way. If you are not determined, the little problem, the little challenge that come your way, you will move back and stop moving towards the things that will make you success. But with determination, no matter how challenging things become, no matter how difficult things become, with that determination, you are able to keep on keeping on. You are able to keep on fighting through the problems and the challenges. So you want to be successful, always make sure that you are determined. Have a spirit of determination, a spirit of persistence, a spirit of pressing on, even if it's difficult. Number 7, meditate. When you meditate, you become calm and you reflect on things deeply. Meditation is sometimes considered to be synonymous with deep thinking. Whatever you want to do in your life, it is important that you think deeply about before. Any move you want to make in life, think deeply about it before. As you think deeply, sometimes you get ideas about how to do it or how not to do it. You form proper strategies to achieve your dreams when you think deeply and meditate on your goals and your dreams. So learn the art of meditation. Meditation is not always a spiritual or religious exercise. The act of deep, reflective thinking is meditation. So whatever you want to do, according to the Dalai Lama, think deeply and reflect on it. Number 8, keep things in perspective. If you are not somebody who puts things in their right perspective, you will always have problems with people because you will misunderstand people. You will always disagree with people. But if you put things in their proper perspective, you may understand. Even if people have done the wrong thing, you might understand why they probably did the wrong thing. Put things in their right perspective. Don't generalize things. Don't generalize people. There are a lot of people who have the thinking that everybody who is from this part of the world behaves like this because he or she might have had experiences with some people from that part of the world, and so they now stereotype and say that I don't like this kind of people. They are like this. These people, they are like that. I will not let my children marry this kind of people. It is because you don't put things in their right perspective. So you easily generalize and you think that because a few people from that part of the world behave like this, then everybody from there will behave like that. You are not somebody who put things in the right perspective if you do that. If you put things in the right perspective, you take everybody to be an individual and you form your opinion on that person based on your individual experience with that person. So you want to be successful, you are going to meet a lot of people. If you don't put things in their right perspective, you will have problems in your relationship with people, and that can affect your success. Number 9, develop friendships. Make friends with a lot of people. Make friends regularly. When you make friends, it helps you in building quality networks. And your network is your net worth. So you want to be successful, then you must have a lot of good quality networks. And friendship is one of the ways of starting good quality networks. So learn how to make friends and learn how to be a good friend. There are people who are not good friends. If you are not a good friend, if you do not know how to be a good friend, you will not be able to form friendships. So learn the art of building quality friendship. It's going to be of a good help to you. And finally, number 10, tell funny stories. According to the Dalai Lama, one of the ways to be successful is to tell funny stories all the time. Why? When you tell funny stories, it means you have a good sense of humor. When you have a good sense of humor, you make people happy being around you. And so a lot of people would want to always be around you. You will attract a lot of people. You will attract a lot of friends. You will attract networks of people. Why? Because everybody wants to be happy around somebody or something. So if you are somebody who has a good sense of humor and always make people happy, people will always come near you. People will always want to be with you. And success in life is also dependent on the number of people that you can rally around. With a good sense of humor, you will rally a lot of people. And because people are the key to success, with a lot of people that you rally, you will start your journey to success. So learn how to be somebody who tells funny story. Learn to be somebody who has a good sense of humor. Learn to be somebody who always makes people around them to laugh. It is a key to success, according to the Dalai Lama. You might not know why, you might not agree, but try to be somebody who has a good sense of humor, and you realize that you will immediately start attracting people, and with people come success. So these are the 10 rules for success from the Dalai Lama. Number 1, help others. Number 2, don't care what others say. Number 3, pay attention to your inner values. Number 4, be calm. Number 5, have compassion. Number 6, be determined. Number 7, meditate. Number 8, keep things in perspective. Number 9, develop friendships. And number 10, tell funny stories. So these are the rules from the Dalai Lama. I hope you have learned something. Putting them in practice, and you will see that you will become a successful person in whatever you are doing. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much for watching. As I always say before I end my presentations, you are welcome to the wonderful world of Alliance in Motion Global, where we change lives and transform families by turning ordinary people into extraordinary multi-millionaires. Happy Business Day.